hapo.
Na mtazamaji, hebu sasa tuelekee pale bungeni moja kwa moja ambapo baadhi ya wabunge sasa wamejitokeza kuzungumzia hali ya sheria ya fedha hapa nchini. Mtazamaji, na wabunge hao wanaongozwa na mbunge wa Kimilili Bwana Didmas Barasa. Hebu tuwasikize.
Certainly be able to make cost of living for Kenyans extremely very high, and as representatives of Kenyans we will not be able to allow that. One thing I want to be able to prove, no amount of intimidation from the executive and even the handshake will allow the members of parliament to think otherwise on what they tend to believe as far as the VAT is concerned. One thing I will be able to make it very clear to the head of state and the government is that the idea of more, we have now the Kenyan debt is 5 trillion shillings. It has increased 4 times from 1.7 trillion to 5.7 trillion in the last 7 years when the head of state was in government. That clearly indicates that we have a huge appetite for borrowing, and that huge appetite for borrowing has impacted negatively on the living standards of many Kenyans, and we will not allow the legacy that leaves debts and debts for ordinary Kenyans for them to live in debts as well. So we will be able to make it very clear. We have the necessary numbers on Tuesday to overturn the head of state's memoranda, which is likely to appear in the House on Tuesday. Thank you very much.
Yeah, come here.
Yes, I also want to echo and support my colleagues that tomorrow's memorandum from the President must be overturned in totality because it is of no good intention. Number one, the question of reducing it to 8% is just increasing on top of the 30% that fuel has always had tax on. Number two, you know, when you talk of reducing taxation and then you are actually reducing from the counties 9 billion, you are actually saying that the counties should not pay their pending bills. You are not saying, you are actually saying that the counties should be stagnant in their operations. When you remove 5 billion from CDF, you are actually saying, like Mumias West, which I represent, has over 120 schools. You are telling me that I should not build classrooms. You people, you know the rains that have been recently falling. Schools have no toilets, they have no infrastructure. So what they have been saying, what he is telling us that, okay, a few people should enjoy, but the majority, like our children, should not have schools, should not have laboratories. We are not going to accept that type of thing. He has even interfered with affirmative action of GAF. We are not going to accept. In short, we are going, what he should have done is to leave everything to the committees that are concerned with the budget. That is the budget committee and the finance. For the presidency to interfere in budget making, it is unconstitutional. Hence, Tuesday, Thursday, we all are going to shoot down. And we want to warn our fellow colleagues who are used to being bought 10,000, 20,000 shillings that we are watching them on behalf of the people. This is no good for wananchi. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I want to join my colleagues in advising the President that it's not good for Kenyans to be charged tax on petroleum products. What I'm wondering is, why is it that the president is so eager on borrowing money when the government cannot or is not able to repay? I think it's a high time the president listens to the people. He should also know that he was elected by the common Kenyan, and the common Kenyan is suffering because of very difficult circumstances that are being enacted by the same government that the common people elected. And therefore, when that memorandum comes to Parliament, I'm calling upon my fellow members of Parliament to reject it. And also another issue which I'm also wondering why the president is very eager on trying to reduce the budget for developmental institutions such as the CDF, the affirmative action. Why not go for these ministries that are normally said the sensitive ones? Why not reduce in the office of the president? Why not go to the Ministry of Defense? Why not in internal security? Why should he just look at budgets that normally profit the common person? We have always heard that there are some budgets in this country which are never disclosed, like that one of the Defense Ministry, Security Ministry. We have that one of NIS. It's never disclosed. Why should he just go to those that affect the common person? Why is he interested in cutting money that is going to help the common Kenyan? The president should understand very well that as much as he's trying to have a good legacy, but the common Kenyan should live a modest life. And the government should guarantee that life to the common Kenyan. And therefore, the decision where the president makes decisions and he doesn't really have the interests of the people at heart is really worrying Kenyans. And we are advising the president to keep watching the lives of Kenyans very carefully, not to do decisions or make decisions that end up making lives of Kenyans very difficult. Na kwa Kiswahili ile tunasema ni ya kwamba tunataka kuzuia hiyo maandishi ya serikali ambayo anataka kuleta kwa bunge rais, ile ya kusema ya kwamba ushuru anasema irudishwe kwa 8%, lakini sisi bado tunaona ya kwamba hiyo 8% baada ameongeza, kwa sababu tunataka ikue 0%. Na kwa hivyo kama bunge tunasema tunataka tusimamishe, na sisi hatutaunga mkono hiyo maoni ya rais ya kwamba ushuru ya mafuta iwekwe katika 8%. Halafu jambo lingine, hatutaunga mkono rais kupunguza pesa ambazo zinapewa kama CDF na pia hizi za affirmative action. Hatutaunga mkono. Na mimi napatia rais maoni ya kwamba badala ya yeye kuangalia ile bajeti ambayo inaguza mwananchi wa kawaida, aangalie bajeti katika ofisi yake. Sana sana ukiangalia hizi safari za ngambo, rais ameenda mingi hata kuliko Mkenya yoyote. Apunguze, arudishe hiyo pesa kufanya mambo mengine. Pia tunataka apunguze bajeti ya waziri ya Ministry ya Defense. Hatutaki yeye aweke pesa katika kununua vifaa na mandege ambayo hatuoni vita ambazo zinapigana. Na ile hali anachukua pesa ya CDF ndio anasema anataka kutoa na anaongezea wale wengine hiyo pesa. Kwa hivyo tunataka apunguze. Hata tumeona makamu wa rais anatembea usiku na mchana anajiita tangatanga. Tunataka hiyo bajeti yake ya tangatanga ipunguzwe pia, ipatiwe mahali penye saidia wa Kenya. Kwa hivyo mimi kama mbunge sitaunga mkono hiyo maoni ya rais, na tunasimama na wananchi ya kwamba 1% ya mafuta irudishwe 0%.
Asante. Any question maybe?